very, very exciting thing that we've learned from experience is this is the first card in the pack. Is this going to be...
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
It's unbelievable, Paul. What are we getting with these? And here we are. Day 9, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a lovely, lovely sunny day. Very few clouds in the sky. Customers starting to come up. And it's the first time I've actually noticed we've got some neighbours. FM Food Mart. Whoa. They look like they've got some good stuff in there. Yeah, so welcome back. Rounds Rares. We're not quite open to the public yet, but we will be shortly. We've got some great cards still out on the playing, not the playing tables, the display tables, the best of which is £800 and a couple of £700+ ones there that we're still looking to sell from a couple of episodes ago. We talked about wealthy customers coming in. We're going to hope a few of them walk in the store today. But before we get into all that, thank you very much for your feedback and everything on the last video, as always. One of the things I asked for, see if we could get it done, was a top comment to show a in-game card design. So, the winner was this particular card here on screen. There you go. Pie Round. Love the play on words, by the way. Pyro, round, RedRoundy, yes, all that stuff. Very good. But yeah, this is the best I could get. I did use like a TCG card builder online. It doesn't quite have the same textures as the in-game stuff, but this is as close to TCG as we could get. So I'm loving the fiery dragon eggshell vibe. Dragons are one of my favourite fantasy creatures ever. So I love that you went down that route. Maybe I could try and figure out if we can make like an evolution of this. I know you talked about like a eggshell armor for a dragon hatch. That would be awesome. So I might look into that. But yeah, thank you very much. That was an awesome idea. And just to recap on what we've still got left from the last epi, we unlocked the workbench. So we've only just ticked over into level 10 right at the end of last episode. We unlocked the workbench and I showed how we could use all the duplicates from the cards that we pull from packs to unlock the white, the yellow, the purple and the red value cards. Obviously the higher value duplicates will sell for a lot more. We could only sell one of these. We haven't got enough cards yet, with a little crouch toggle thrown in. But yeah, we've unlocked plenty of space for the bulk boxes to be sold. So hopefully the more we rip, the more we'll have those to sell, and we'll end up leaving some space out for more of those to be sold as the days go on. Now, coming back to other stock, we loved boxes. Boxes were great. I know they've been a bit of a meta for sales going forward, and they have been nerfed in the past a little bit, but they're still doing great for us, still doing really well for sales. And I would like to get the next level of these boxes on the shelf. So that's the next thing we're going to be working towards. I believe they're £500 on the stock order for the license. There we go. Rare card box, 500. So quite a bit of money, which I'll probably wait until we hit that £3,000 mark again. Maybe even a bit more, because I don't like dipping below the starting day totals when we start spending stuff in the day. So we'll try and work on that. See if we can get some of those out on the shelves and sold ASAP, and work up our monies. Now, I've been looking at a bit of online research. I mean, this is the first time I've gone off and done a little bit of pre-game research. So throughout the episode, I'll be dropping some bits and pieces that I've read on there, and seeing if we can implement it for our shop. See if we can take the best bits of advice. And of course, if you've got any advice, always looking at the comments, and I'll try and put as best as I can in the game. Now, speaking of which, putting stuff in the game, one of the comments mentioned, and I think it's a great idea, by the way, so thank you for that, is featuring the top, well, I think in the comments you mentioned top 3 best sales that we make permanently on screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see if, well, we can get a good starting figure, because I haven't unfortunately got the time to look back through previous episodes right now. But as soon as we sell one of these cards, preferably, that will take the best sale up drastically. So if we can get one of these sold with anything else, like one customer, if we can hit that £700, £800 mark, I will feature that on the screen, probably towards the top right, possibly, maybe top left, I don't know yet. And we'll put that on there permanently. And every time we get a customer that ticks over the top sale for our store, we'll update it on the screen. Make sure, by the way, I stick to that because I really might need to be kept in check and missing stuff. So keep an eye on that for me. And whilst we've got some people coming in and playing, and not so many people buying yet, a few of the duplicate boxes that we started off with last epi getting sold, so that's good. But I do wanna rip some packs at the start of the day, so we'll definitely do that. Not a bad price over there, but not buying. Let's do a sneaky couple before the first customer of the day. And nothing too much on there. Again, we don't mind duplicates. It's going to start saying new on some of the cards again because I've sold all of the duplicates, including the ones that I had, like down to like the very last one. So I haven't kept any like individual ones for any collections or anything like that. So it's going to start saying new on all the cards that we pull again, which is fine. We're not too concerned about that. But yeah, we'll see if we can start pulling some high value ones. Almost as excited as I am to pull like a massively valued card, like in the hundreds and the thousands. I quite like the ones that are like £3 to £5, because as soon as we get 100 £3 to £5 cards, we can put them in a box and sell them as a duplicate for good money as well. And the £3 to £5 don't tend to make it onto these card tables because they're a bit too low value for what we want to try and sell at. So if we look at our most valuable one in here, it starts off in 11/10s and goes down quite quickly to, around that £5 mark. So, wow, that was lucky. I only have one spray left for this guy. Let's get him out of here. But yeah, we'll do another stock order for the aerosol stuff, and we're going to preempt this guy because he's in your face. There you go. Didn't see it coming. Hiding around the corner. He won't be calling me boss man, but he'll still be buying some cards, so we'll take that. Okay, and with that sale, we tick over 3,000. So as promised, I'm going to buy the license for the rare card box. That's going to take us down, admittedly below where we finished last epi, so that's something. But with this spend, we should be going back up quite quickly. So let's buy a bunch of those because the box is always doing well, and we'll get those out on the shelves pronto. Let's get those straight out on there. We'll set our prices for them. Let's see how much we can get per box if I can get back in my own shop. Thank you. I'm going to do 4 shelves worth of this, which is a nice little look. And 31.39 on the market price. So I'm going to try and sell 34, making profit of 12.95 on those ones, and like 12, about the same amount of profit, only a little bit more. And I think we've already got our first box sold. Look at this. First couple of boxes sold. We'll take that very much. Yes, we will. 68 pounder. And some more boxes of the basic ones over there. So that's great. Notice the sales are definitely starting to go up. So that was £102 just for stock. So we will take that. Oh, and I forgot to buy some more aerosols. So I'm going to sneak some of those in as well. Okay, so with the boxes that we sold, we've already gone back pretty much up towards where we started the day. These orange boxes are already kind of flying off the shelf, which is exactly what I wanted. Even these like white duplicate boxes are selling quite well. So I might even increase them by £1. And maybe them by £1 as well. We want to try and make sure we get the most that we can. You keep sneaking in when I'm not looking. Thank you very much. We need to get like some sort of anti-stink brigade going. They keep testing me. But a £35 card sale, we won't mind that. We just want some of the big ones. This guy's having a look, and he's walking away. That's frustrating. But let's try and get some more big ones. Let's keep ripping. Worst case, like I said, we'll just get some more dupes and we'll keep boxing them up. That guy, just from looking behind these packs, looks like he's bought a nice looking card. There's a couple of like around £5 cards in that one, so we'll take it. Okay, it was only £6. I'll lie. Got excited then for no reason. £6. Alright, calm down everybody, calm down. Whoa, whoa! God, I was looking into my soul. Okay, so just to drop the first bit of thing that I've researched, which we've already kind of started to implement, was focusing on obviously the single individual, like most maximized profit items that we can for our level. So we've already focused on the boxes, so that's already in my mind a bit of a tick. We're going to narrow down the amount of individual packs we're selling, so the basic blue ones here and the orange ones, we're kind of slowly phasing them out for the boxes already. But one of the best things I think to do is to try and increase our customer turnover. Now, obviously we can obviously try and buy like loads of stock and do it that way, but because we don't want to buy too many licenses, and we don't want to spend loads and loads and loads doing that, I think purely increasing the size of the store, I think, is going to be our best bet to go down, and then we can start filling it up when we've got more customers spending money. So we haven't done any of the renovation expansions yet on Reno Big. We've got Shop A Lot, which is the one we're standing in. And then we've got to wait until level 15 to unlock the storeroom, which is 5,000. We really don't want to touch that till later. But I think just to see if we can get some more customers and see if it does make a difference. I haven't looked at this and, like, you know, counted the customers and that kind of thing. But hopefully we'll get a vibe. But £300 I think is worth a little look. So we'll see that. Back corner, just slide down there. We'll turn the lights on, get rid of the stinker before we do anything else. That's another thing. Maybe I should get some like, we're getting to the point where we're missing quite a few stinkers because they're not having sprays out. So we could get some of them sprays, like automatic sprayers out, which let me just show you. They're in the DIY again. £500 for an auto scent. We might have to work up towards that. It might not be too much profit this episode. I'm already starting to get bad vibes for that. But what we'll do is we'll make some bit of space this way, so that our new little corner. I know it's not ideal, but we're gonna put that there for now. Put our box. Oh, hello. Put our box there. And then we'll see if we get an increased number of customers coming in. We're still, you know, we're already, well, mostly half the way through the first day, and we're kind of still where we started cash-wise. So this is definitely a spend, not save kind of feeling day. But we'll definitely work on that. We need some of these cars to sell. This is really what I'm hoping for. But because they're all in that like wealthy bracket, I don't think they're going to shift until we get something maybe even a bit better than that. And then those will become like the second tier, and then hopefully the more standard customers will afford them. So we'll have to see if we can pull something a bit better. And speaking of, let's zip through a few more packs. And that's it. Not too great, but we've got a couple of cars we can put out from that, so that's something. And we'll see if we can get these sold at a decent little markup. Another stinker every time I'm doing something. Every single time. Back of the neck for you. Lucky there's not a neck slap with that either. Okay. 20. Let's go 26. Let's push the boat out. 24. Got some cards to sell. Sneak back over to the till. Another thing, again, speaking of tills, was at some point we'll try and get well, when it feels a bit busier anyway, because at the moment I'm managing the till side of things, I think, in a decent enough speed. That's not worth it, sorry. So they suggested in the research I've done, the suggestion was to get 2 tills once and try and staff both of them. So that would be me and one other. And that just increases the turnover of the spawn in of the customers, basically. And then yeah. Oh, okay, so we've sold one of the cars. It's not one of the best ones, but I think this will clarify, this will at least class as the highest paying customer so far. So £540 the one to beat at the moment. Keep an eye on that. I'll put it on the screen, and we'll try and make sure we'll keep on top of it. And we've also got a chance to flip. So this guy's way undershot. He's £100 already. So let's try and go even lower. 220? Bit too low. Agreed. I'm being cheeky. I don't really want him to walk away. This is still a good flip. 260. Okay, we're probably making 100 and something on there. 750 on that sale. The cards are going. The cards are going. So let's just put the next best one out there. So this is the flip that we do. Let's go for 420. Great number. Then yeah, we're slowly increasing the sales for sure. They're getting up there. It's 9 p.m. So we should be losing a few customers right about now. £35. Oh, did this guy sneak in after 9 o'clock? Are you a sneaky wealthy customer, sir? Buy a few of the big ones. They're right there. No, he was just lurking for the semi-good cards. But with a couple of big sales today, we're nearly up to 4,000. That's all it takes is a couple of big sales for the cards on the singles, and we're already shooting up from what we started the day on. Even with expanding the store, getting some new boxes on, it's all about trying to manage the spend-save ratio that we've got going here. So whilst these guys are finishing up, let's try and get through the end of that box. Nothing of note, sadly. 1802 will sell you, and one that's within that £5 bracket I mentioned earlier. Okay! Oh, I love that it's a Dragon Art as well. Dracon. Our first ghost pull. That is awesome. I know it's not, mad expensive compared to what we could have got. But a Dracon, it looks awesome. I love the art style for that. It's our first ghost card. So the ghost card will definitely be going out on the table to try and sell that as well. Now, the very exciting thing, very, very exciting thing that we've learned from experience is this is the first card in the pack. Is this going to be a Ghost God pack? Let's see what card number 2 is. It is! Oh my god! Gigatron X, 360.96. What's the next one? 295 QNB. Fantastic. 292 Magnoria. And a dark Ghost card, Hydroid. I love those ones even more than the white, to be honest with you. The 4-headed dragon type, 437.78. Gigatron X, I think that's a dupe. 333 Mammotree. That is amazing. So another 2,400 just market value card pack sitting there. We could probably get away with selling that whole pack for another £3,000, which is almost double what we've got just sitting in the bank right now. So that is an unbelievable pull. What are we getting with these god pack like luck we're getting from these cards, man? Unbelievable. But that is a fantastic pull. It's a shame we're not doing the collecting, but this is definitely going to be a load of profit. So let's get all of these put out on the card tables and see if we can get even more profit for day 10. Okay, so we've got all the cards out. Still unbelievable. So we're going to try and sell these at a little bit of a premium because I don't know if the customers are going to go for the same kind of mental thought as I do, but I think these are rare cards, so hopefully they'll pay a bit above the market price. So we're going to go 480 on the first one. Let's go 400. Let's go 380. They're going to slowly kind of come down from there. Let's go another 380 on that one. 320 for that one, and then I've had to sneak one on the back row for there. So let's go 315. But yeah, I mean, all the way up to, I mean, this is where our 3 figures start. So we've got 3 on the back, £100, 420. 315, and then the rest of the ghost cards that we just pulled, and then even some of the more expensive ones on the front as well. So £700-800 are top cards there. But again, what I said earlier, I'm really, really hoping because our top card is like £700-800 that these ghost cards should just fly off the shelf now because they're in the second bracket down of card value. But what a pull to end the day, by the way. This is the first day. That was unbelievable for the episode. So what I'll do is, seeing as we've got a little bit of cash, I'm gonna probably see if we can fill the stock on the shelves up first. I'll do a little bit of a reshuffle and get some more of these duplicates out on there as well. I don't know if we'll have enough to fill all 4 slots, but we'll try, as they've sold quite well. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll start day 10 shortly. Okay, so this is our new shelving layout. I've tried to be as symmetrical as possible, but we only managed to make another, like, 1 bundle of these white bulk boxes, so it wasn't too many duplicates to be had. I think that's to be expected, actually. I was a bit overeager with that after doing it all last night with the duplicates, but we've got loads more boxes out. We've even done another box of the cleanser just to be symmetrical-ish on the shelf. That's my OCD stuff coming through a little bit. But yeah, not so many singles, like I said. We finished the boxes here. We've still got some more cleanser left over because I overshot that, but we've spent about £300-400 there just getting the stock levels right. Full card stocked on the tables there with some lovely looking cards. So what we'll do is we'll finish the day, see what our levels are. I think we should be in the green with the sales and stuff. Lovely stuff. So yeah, we'll go on to the next day. Okay, so day 10. I'm going to put my hands up immediately. I already missed the next highest paying customer. So just before we closed, and with all the excitement of that Ghost God pack, there was a £750 customer, approximately 851, I have checked. So that is now our top customer, back on the screen. So apologies, I told you I was going to be rubbish at this. We're going to try and keep on top of it, but I'm just eager to get some of these new cards off the shelf. We should be selling really, really well today. I'm hoping. Oh, there's a box of the way. Sorry, guys, sorry. It's poor customer service, that. But already, you know, people going straight for the shelves, which is great stuff. Let's see how much we can get sold just in the opening couple of hours in-game here. And then, I mean, do we feel like that having that extra kind of renovation square bought, do we feel like we're going to see more customers today? Let me know your thoughts, because it's hard to tell as I'm playing, but you guys might have a better view watching this back, just to get a feel if there's more customers coming in. My additional thoughts, whilst we're doing that, is whether we keep some of the play tables. I mean, I think for now, you can, I'll show you how to do this when we get to it, but we can, basically, if I was to pick it up, you can box it up and sell it, I believe, although I can't remember how right now. So if we do need to get rid of stuff, again, no money lost, we will sell any kind of products and items in the store that we don't need. So that could be anything: shelves, play tables, you know, decorations, if we ever go down that route. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. But we've got a bit of a flip opportunity. Another stinker walks in. Let's go for 70. We'll try and sell that on a little bit. You cannot complain about stuff being expensive with the amount of spray I've got to use on you and your friends. 1750. I mean, even with that flip, we might not have space to put the card out yet. But I'm really glad to see this box selling. So this is our most expensive duplicate box that we've put out. So £80 just from cards that we don't need. So that is fantastic bit of business. I love that feature in the game. This guy wants to swap rather than sell. So I don't have the Fist Trunk card. Although I really do like the look of that full art seahorse kind of a creature. But we're going to have to turn you down. And let's see if we can get some more sales going. Now, whilst I'm looking at a nice big gap on the shelves over there, I have moved a little bit around just to make it look a little bit nicer. But we might have to have a look at the figurines. I'm hearing good things about the profit margins you can make on figurines. I'm not sure if the early game ones are going to be that profitable. I mean, let's have a look quickly here. So, I mean, the licenses are expensive, like £500 for the Pygmy plushie, Nanomite plushie 700, Mini Star plushie like 900, and then the Nocti plushie 1200, and then we're not even into like the big ones yet, which require like a lot higher shop level. But we could do a little trial run maybe of these. I kind of would like to see if the profit is good on them and if they sell. More importantly, because there's no good having a decent car. Oh, speaking of decent things, there, £480, still not our highest. 750 is the target. Remember, well, easy for you guys. It's on the screen. For me, I've got to remember. Need to start writing these things down. But the sales are coming thick and fast. I'm liking this kind of turnover at the moment. Good in and out with customers coming in buying stuff. But the first ghost card sold, and it is the dark art one. which was probably my favourite out of the bunch. Although I did say the dragon one was really cool, the first one in the pack. So yeah, good. We're getting some more singles sold. They can be a bit hard to kind of push at the moment. We're nearly up to 4,500, which is great, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. It is a bit of a risk, but we've got a little buffer. We're still up comfortably. Oh dear, he just said one of my cards was really cheap, and it's one of the big ones. Well, okay, he's joint top 750 for that card. I am a bit gutted he said it was cheap, though. I might have to have a look at the prices I've put for some of these cards. But another £750 customer, that's isn't going to beat, but it's going to be equal to our highest customer so far. But let's have a look at the prices. So that price is fine. That's a little bit on the generous side for me, to be honest with you. As is that. So we're all right there. Maybe it was just a a nice customer saying, good things about the store and what we're selling. We'll take that. But yeah, I'm gonna buy maybe some of the low, especially after that 750 customer. We're gonna unlock the license at least for the plushie. How much do they cost after that? See, like 12 of them are it's quite expensive, but again, their market value is good. Let's get risky. Let's get a couple of these. 320 £20. But again, yeah, we're still good. 4.5 is a good total at the moment. There's 6 to a shelf. We'll fill at least 2 shelves. I didn't quite realise how much of the shelves they'd take up actually. But if I was to move, that'd be really helpful actually if you could take that one. Let's move that down there, that up there. It's not neat, and I can only apologise, but we've got some figurines to sell. So market price 24. Let's try and sell for 30. Profit of nearly 17 there, flashed up quick. So we'll see if we can push some of the plushies. And yeah, we're starting to get a good mix of stock out on the shelves now. I'm quite happy with it. Boxes, great. Plushies, great. And whittling down the singles slowly. I mean, these rare packs maybe need to go a little bit faster, and I can certainly help with that myself. So we'll keep pushing the sales, and we'll keep pushing that total up, and hopefully we can get a really good figure by the end of this episode. I'm hoping this is going to look really, really good by the end of it. Okay, so we've got some gaps on the table with some of the big ones sold. The ghost cards are still holding their own really well over there. I do have something in the binder. Let's make sure we're on the right category. I've still got that. Yeah, so I've still got 100 and something sitting there in the binder. I really needed to get that out. So let's pop that one. Seeing as you're fairly valuable, you make it to the top, the top row. But the rest can sit around the back here for now. Let's set all the prices. Make sure they're all good. I don't really like doing 0.5s on the price, but here we are. We're doing fair markups. Or the ones that kind of, come to mind first anyway. And this one, 125. Let's go for that. Nice little split. As I flick that light switch on, I've just remembered we need to pay the bills. I forgot about that. That's really actually quite annoying because I spent all this money on stuff, but we haven't paid for what we need to pay for. Oh, I'm late. Oh, no. Okay, let's pay these immediately. It's £600, but I really need to start paying these on time. So I didn't realise I was late. I should have clocked that. I mean, every time I open the phone, it's right there, and I just forget about it. So £600, just under. Let's pay that. That's going to take us down to 4,192. Not great, but we can wait another week. Maybe I shouldn't leave it so close next time. Because that's probably got a bit of... I don't know if interest and stuff applies in this game, but the fact that it's got like a late notice... Oh, another ghost card. Nice little sale. Thank you, sir. That helps with the bills. But yeah, the fact that it's got another like late notice prompt on there makes me think that there is a punishment for paying late. So we're not going to do that too often as we can help it. Okay, so we've replenished the stock on the shelves, which is great. All of these cards are doing pretty well for sales. We're getting up a little bit more. He wants to do a trade as well. Not worth the time. Thank you, sir. But yeah, some of the big cards are still out here. I'd love to get those kind of sold pronto. Ghost cards, you're moving up, all on the front shelf now, the top tier window. But yeah, we've kind of skipped tradition a little bit. I should have ripped a few more cards. So at the end of this day, I will rip in a load more cards. I think with bloody hell, sir, get out of my face. We'll rip a load more cards. I think that's only fair, and then that should take us quite nicely to the end of this episode. I know it's maybe slightly shorter than the previous, but this week we're getting out, I think, a couple of episodes, so we were doing pretty well. I'm going to try and increase how many episodes we do each week. I've been doing one a week, or just over one a week at the moment. I am a working man. I say a working man. I run my own business doing dog walking and looking after people's pets, if you were curious. So in amongst all that, and when I've got the time and the energy, I'll definitely be doing a few more recordings. So as we're getting into the winter, it gets a little bit easier to do that. So yeah, hopefully this week will be a double episode for you. Yeah, let me know if you've got any thoughts on what we can do with the store. I think more expansion for sure. We might even be able to get a cleanser out soon, because it takes a lot to keep these stinkers at bay. But I'll keep one of these back here for the time being. But yeah, our shop's coming on very nicely. I mean, we're nearly at level 11. We'll have a look. I think at level 12, we'll have a look at the next things we've unlocked. I think there's a couple of accessories in mind that I would like to keep tabs on and maybe sell. One of them is the card book, or the collecting book. So we'll definitely have a look at that. I think that's a profitable item. So, in fact, we can check right now. So this is just to show you. This is what I'm looking at here. We skip past these because I'm not a massive fan of those. But yeah, the collection book, it's £1,000 on the license, and then you only get 4 per purchase after that. But if we have a look at the price for the collection book, if I can pass that, I have. Around the £50 mark, we can obviously put a bit of a markup on that as well, and the fluctuations have gone up and down, so it's around the same at the moment. But there's nothing that is kind of striking me as too big a jump up. I mean, 37p for this red thing, and a few others that we're not kind of in the price range to buy right now. So we've got a few things in mind to buy going forward. I would love to unlock the next level of rarity, of course, which I think will come level 12 for the epic card packs and level 16 for the boxes. So we've got a bit of time until we get there. But yeah, level 12 is definitely the next bit, and we're up at level 11 right now. Ghost cards still being bought, by the way, another £315. Takes us above £5,000. That was one of our targets, I think, for today. And this is our first graded card that's featured in the series as well. Not one of ours, but a horrific looking grade 1 Hydroid. You can barely even make out the card on there. But yeah, I think I'm going to turn that down. Sorry, mate. Not quite what we're after here. But yeah, that's 9 o'clock, so we're not going to get any customers in the store. I'm going to see if we've got any dupes probably after we rip some packs. So we've got, let me just use this box to move some cards over here, and then we can see what we're working with. Let's try and neaten up a little bit. That's all of those. So we've got space for a few more boxes in the orange, and we're going to rip some singles ourselves. So let me get those ordered, and we'll get flying through a pack opening segment. Alright, and that comes to the end of that pack opening session. So let's see if we've got any little duplicates that we can put out on what is already a pretty busy looking shelf. So as I said with the sliders at the end of the last episode, 1 to £1. We'll see if we can get all those low value ones in. I really want to try and get some more of the high value if possible. We haven't got too many cards ripped yet, so these pack openings might become a little bit longer, and we'll try and get some more tunes on. I hope you enjoyed that. And fly through those. If there's any preferred genres of music, again, for those pack opening sections, let me know. I'm a dance guy, but I like a good mix of, well, a lot of different genres, so let's make that the next commented thing in the video. If there's a genre you want for the next pack opening session that I do, because we can get some way more dupes and I can just chuck some tunes on for you guys to enjoy whilst I do it, then let me know in the comments below. Most upvoted one will be the music type that I use, all copyright free of course, so I'll link and put everything on screen for if you want to find the song that I use, then it will be there for you. Also a neat little thing for the workbench, seeing as I don't actually have any space to put it on right now because I've been eager with the stock and I've put that all out. It's got storage for boxes only, and you can use different colour boxes as well for different value ones there. So you can just pick them up, put them down on the workbench, and you can use that as a little extra storage without using boxes or anything like that. Let's fill out the rest of the card spaces that we've got. 97. You would have seen the best pulls that I'm putting out now for you. Is just sliding in there. So have we got enough space for all of them? Not really, but that's fine. We'll put all those away and get all these singles sold as quick as we can. That's another, hopefully, £110. And we've got a gap here, but let's leave that one. We're going to try and manifest a nice pull at the start of the next episode. But thank you very much. That's the next couple of in-game days done. The store is looking great. We've got new stock, we've got more stock, we've got an extra slot at the back there, a bigger store. We're going to keep expanding, keep trying to pay our bills on time, and may the god packs, the gods of the god packs, let's make sure that they can hear that we're loving the work they do. That ghost pack was phenomenal as well. Can't believe how many amazing packs we're getting this early, but it's definitely helping us get to 1 million quite quickly, to be honest with you. I feel like we're on good track again. We're spending, but we're making money every episode, and this is our daily report for day 10. So as before, I'll be keeping the nice little bit of profit there, 1,425 after the bill's been paid. But yeah, on the right, we've got the episode by episode breakdown of how much money we're making on each episode that you see on YouTube. So we're now 4 episodes in, and you can see there's a good jump up of green on the right. You can do the maths if you want to see if there's a good trajectory. Any mathematicians, do let me know where we're on track at the moment, but we've still got good cards to sell. We could easily double our profits on each episode as long as we're selling cards and we're doing well with our stock. So fingers crossed for the next episode. I'll be trying to put more out as we carry on through the week. So hopefully you'll have, this is the second episode this week. We'll try and get maybe another one in by the end of the week, if we're lucky, but we'll definitely get some out there for you. I'm really, really glad you're enjoying them. Hope you like everything in this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.